about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we
Hold
go
on.
on EA
Hold
Sports.
on, because if we play
Looks like
game of the
team
week,
will let that one
we have
go.
to have a
Through
commission
the
in
end
there.
zone. It's a
Hold on for
touchdown.
a second, Dave. Yo, killer. We put it's game of the week. We gotta have a commissioner in the room. So is Gotta Eater anybody on? Well, I'm screaming the game. So okay, okay, cool. Okay, we good then. We good. Yeah, Dave. I just wanted to make sure we screaming it and shit. Cause you get penalized. This the game of the week.
First down and 10. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get about 6
Oh
there.
yeah, they said we gotta
Sets
stop
up
this
second
thing.
down.
Yeah, we gotta stop him. After this, we can box, Dave.
Out of shotgun. Richardson.
Oh man, he wide the fuck open.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll get out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Hey, Dave.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. And only 2 people voted for me to win this week. Get this interception, fuckers.
On first and 10.
Ah, come on.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Oh, good.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
Focus.
The kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, And it's going to bring up a third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Oh, my God. Come the fuck on, man.
And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far.
Come the fuck on!
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indy. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
Oh,
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and
God damn.
pressure too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make...
Come on, he bumped me and shit.
He'll
Oh my God.
There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson.
Come on, man.
Now a deep
Get the
ball
fuck.
in the end zone. That is going to be hauled
Okay.
in. He's got it. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
What the fuck's going on, man?
It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And
No way.
set up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack. And we're still here in the 1st quarter.
The fuck out of here, bro.
And it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter. But that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Now, faking the give. It's complete. He's got touch. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So a big get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. First down there on a pickup of 17.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He'll be bogged down. Short pickup to the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And it looks like he's first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On first and 10, here comes Walker.
My fault.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Smith in Jigba, left side, he's got it. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, we've got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. One more time with Walker. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson. Now a deep ball.
Get the fuck out of here. They get that far open, huh?
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
You're fucking... Oh, God.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Richardson going to look to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown Colts. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Johnson now to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. set up to throw. Connected with the tight end. That's that. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back.
Get the fuck out of here!
Intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Now they'll set up the screen to Mitchell out wide. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell.
Get the fuck out of here!
Got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. Here's Richardson. That is caught, and he will score
Wow.
again. Touchdown, Indy. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Johnson now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Colts are on top As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Johnson now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. First and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's just pushing guys out of the way. Powering forward for a gain of 8. Now they'll set up to throw.
Oh my God.
Good effort there defensively. It's knocked away.
This
When
guy's
you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
this nigga missed it.
Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground and keep it moving. Oh, a loose football. The Colts have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball.
Man, just catching all on me.
And he will get into the end zone. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This is going to be returned from right around the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. DeForest Buckner brings him down. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Now a 3rd and 2. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal He's got enough for the first down. Now a give to Walker, running right. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now this time they'll look to throw. Pick as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control. To see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again. It's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. They'll run for it with Charbonnet. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. And he'll get it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Walker. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. To the goal line and in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
He'll drop the throw. For the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and the drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Here's a ball thrown.
Oh my God.
Sideline, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Again, working deep downfield.
He caught that shit.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown Colts. Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. the middle, it's Walker. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground is Walker. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The motion man is Johnson. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. They run with Walker. Defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tip the scales into your favor.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. Got it with Smith in Jigba. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Walker. And he followed up after a gain of a yard. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man right side. It's complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with now a loose football. But this is by a teammate.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Whoa. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, they go with Walker. Remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. He is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. He has a touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives him, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ooh.
On first down, it's Richardson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll be hit. He throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Richardson gonna look to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Throwing, Richardson.
Good fucking play.
Touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Gay to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Colts will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts.
You ready, Dave?
And it is
The
their
box?
third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
Yo, Dave, you ready?
So let's go.
So that'll just
All
about
right.
do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike
You lost the
Giordano.
last game, though.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm supposed to send
What?
you.
Log on
I
to
said you lost the last game, man.
Nigga,
Motherfucker.
so what?
We say
I gotta
so
send
long.
you an invite, motherfucker.
No, nigga, I'm the one who called you up, wanted to fight you.
Yeah, see how you try to make excuses? Oh, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, yeah, I'm one that called